guys, I thought I would pop on and do a video about my travel makeup essentials, or what's in my travel makeup bag, because I realised I've never actually done one before and I love watching them. I don't know what it is, I just love watching them. It's kind of like mini makeup collections. I just love those types of videos, and I realised I'd never done one. So as it is getting into the summer months and a lot of you will be going away on holiday, I thought I would share with you what I would take away with me in my travel makeup bag. So I'll start with the base products and kind of concealer products. There aren't too many of those. The kind of foundation type thing that I would take with me is the Dr. Jart Platinum BB Cream. For a couple of reasons. First of all, this is my favourite BB cream out of all the Dr. Jart ones that they do. I really like this. It has lovely coverage. It doesn't go too dewy throughout the day. It's really, really nice. And secondly, because it's a squeezy tube and I don't want to take glass bottles or anything with me. I just don't like doing that when I travel. So I would take a BB cream. As for concealers, I would take two. These are the two that I use predominantly. The first one is the Benefit Fake Up concealer in 01 Light. I use this under my eyes. I don't use it on blemishes or anything like that because it is very emollient and it doesn't set very well on blemishes, but under the eyes it sets perfectly, so I would take that, and it's really like nice compact size, it's pretty. And then the other concealer I would take is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in, I believe this is in Ivory, and I use that on blemishes and on the rest of my face. And I can also use that under my eyes as well. So I would take those three things for kind of base products. So those three things, those don't take up a lot of room. So I would take those with me. As for powder, I would only take one powder because it's my favourite and I can use it all over my face and under my eyes to set my concealer. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte and Transparent. I also have one in a colour, I believe it's like classic beige or something, but it's a little bit too dark for me. And I don't think it does as good a job as this does at setting my makeup. So I don't know why, but I just prefer this one in transparent. So those are the four base products. For eyes, I would take one eye primer. I would just take the Urban Decay Shadow, what am I talking about, primer potion in Sin. This is really old. This is the original packaging. I do have a new one, a new squeezy tube version, but I wouldn't take that because I haven't opened it yet. So I take this one with me purely because I find it just works really nicely. It works with all sorts of different coloured eyeshadows. And if you don't want to bother with an eyeshadow, you just put this on and you can go. It's a good multitasking product. And a couple of other eye things I would take with me. I'll get onto like eyeshadows in a minute. For a pencil, I don't know what's the matter with me, I can't think of the names of anything. For pencil eyeliner, I would take the Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion, just because I can use this in my waterline if I wanted to go out for the evening, or I can use it to kind of wing out my liner on top lash line. It's perfect for both, and it stays put all day. And for a liquid liner, I would take the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster, because this is my favourite liquid liner ever. It's like a felt tip, but it's very, very thin. I've showed this a lot. It's amazing. You can only get it over in the States, but I do have a backup. Yay! So I would take that because that's my favourite eyeliner, hands down. So I'm covered. I've got a pencil and a liquid for black eyeliner, because I do tend to wear black eyeliner every day. For my waterline, this is what I use every day as well, pretty much. I don't usually bother with black eyeliner in my waterline, but if I wanted to, I would take Perversion. But this is what I usually use. It's the Rimmel Scandaleyes Cocoa Gel in Nude. As it says, just a nude. Pretty simple, and I wear that every day. My waterline, I have it on today. Very, very nice. I like it, and it's simple. And then mascara, I would just take one mascara, and I would just take this. I've been trialing this for like a month or so, probably not that long, but it could be. It's the Benefit They're Real. It's a little travel size that came with Elle magazine. I quite like it. I wouldn't pay full price for it. One looks like this, but I do quite like it, and it's a dinky little size, and I like dinky sized mascaras. Let me see. For my eyebrows, I would just take what I use every day. It's the Rimmel Revlon Matte Eyeshadow in 009 Rich Sable. I just use this every day, so that's pretty standard. On to face products. This is kind of where I get a lot of stuff going on, at least in my opinion. I've got three separate products. I've got one blush, which is the Senna blush in Clarity, which goes with everything. This is one of my favourite blushes, especially for this time of year. It's kind of a rosy coral, it's beautiful. So I would take that, and it's tiny. So I always think that's a good idea for travel. I've had that for a while. It's really compact and lovely. My favourite highlighter, hands down, I think, for at least a pressed version, is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade. I believe this came out with the, what was it, the Real Sexy collection last year. I love it. I just use it every day. It's just gorgeous. Typically, I haven't got it on today. I've got Silver Dusk on by MAC today, but I just think this is beautiful. It's my favourite highlighter ever, and it's really, really lovely. So I take that with me. And then for my contour, I would take the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in Sunny, because it's, you know, it's cheap. If it gets broken, it's not the end of the world. I do have a couple of expensive bronzers that I wouldn't take with me. I mean, if we're talking about kind of getting on a plane, I take all this in my carry-on, obviously, apart from the liquid products, which I put in the little bag that you're supposed to do now. So yeah, I take all this in my carry-on anyway. I wouldn't put it in the hold because I have often been on the receiving end of lost luggage and it would make me cry. So I would put this in my carry-on. So I doubt very much it'd get broken anyway, but if it did, it wouldn't be the end of the world because it's only cheap. It's about $2.70 something on eBay, and I do have some expensive bronzers that I wouldn't want to damage. So I'd take that with me. I like that one. That's good. Or I would take all of them, to be honest. But if you don't want to take like 3 separate products, you could just take this. This is the Urban Decay Naked Flush palette. This is amazing for travel because it has a really nice full-size mirror here, and you've got your bronzer, your highlight, and your blush, and you don't need to take those other 3 products, but I like variety, so I would take those other 3 products and this. Call me crazy. I know the whole point of this palette is to do away with the other 3 products, but you know me. I can't choose, so I would take all of them. That's just me. But that's perfect. If you were looking for something that kind of has everything in it, you could just take that. I would definitely recommend that. I believe it's about £20, so it's quite reasonably priced. For lip products, I would only take 2. And I would only take the 2 that they're foolproof. I would take Maybelline's Pinky Beige, because this is fantastic. I've had this for ages. I can't even tell you how long I've had it, and it's nearly gone, but I hope I can find some on eBay because this is an amazing lip colour. And then the other one I would take is another kind of everyday colour. It's the Urban Decay Super Saturated High Gloss Lip Colour in Glinda, which came with the Osgarant Powerful palette in the same name. But if you were looking for this and you don't want to buy the palette, you can just buy it from Debenhams, and it's called Naked. They just renamed it for the purpose of the palette. Yeah, so it's actually called Naked, but the one I have is called Glinda. So I would take those 2 because they're foolproof, and that's what we like. We're on holiday. I don't want to faff around too much with makeup. I know probably to a lot of people this does seem like a huge amount of makeup, but you know, that's what I do. It is my job, so I can't choose just one thing. I know it'd be so simple if I could just slap on some sun cream and go, but yeah. And then 2 eyeshadow palettes, and they're only tiny, so it's okay. 2 eyeshadow palettes. I would absolutely hands down take this from Benefits, the world famous Neutrals palette. This one is in Most Glamorous Nudes, and I did a separate video on this. There are a plethora of reasons why people should buy these. First of all, they come with so we can show you, come with a little mirror, so you don't need to faff around in your hotel room looking for a mirror. They come with 2 creaseless cream shadows, so you could just use those on their own, or you could use them as bases, and they come with 4 eyeshadows. I would absolutely take this. If I wasn't me, I would probably just take this and that would be good to go, but I do want some colour, so I'm going to have to take another one. I would take another one with me. And this is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. And I would take this purely because it has a lovely mirror, it's very compact, it's very thin, and it has every single colour you could ever want in there, including some neutrals. So I would take those 2 eyeshadow palettes. It's not really that much when you consider how much makeup I have, so I think I can kind of be let off there. I would just take those 2 because they're diddy, they're tiny, it's fine. So that's pretty much it. That's all, I say all, that's all I would take. So those are my travel makeup essentials. You know, there are some variables in there depending on mood, but those are pretty much hands down the things I would take everywhere with me, and they would do me whether I was going away just for like 4 days or whether I was going away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Those things would do me because they are just fantastic, hands down. Whoops. Throwing my eyeshadow palettes on the floor, hands down my favourite foolproof products. So yeah, for every occasion. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope you found some little gems in there that maybe you'd think, oh, you want to add to your travel makeup bag. And yeah, if you have done a travel makeup bag video, please link it down below because I love those videos. They're fantastic. I don't know why, I just love to watch them. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.